Hi YouTubers, welcome back to the Alien Tracker channel. On video 2 we discussed the picture PIA 16453 available on the NASA site, the crash sites. That's what we discussed and looked at, looking for evidence of intelligent life on Mars. I've taken the opportunity to highlight a lot more on this photograph, and I suggest you ask me for a copy, and I'll email it to you, and you go through it yourself and then see what I see. Perhaps you'll then form your own opinion as to actually what's going on Mars, if you're interested, of course, that is. I'm not going to dwell on this one. I'm just going to zoom out here so you can see how much I've actually done on this. So you can see all the different things that we didn't point out on the second video. And then we're going to go out and going to go to a new picture now. The new picture is SOL 790. From that picture I've taken 5 pictures altogether, and I've joined them together to give you an idea of what we're looking at. In this particular picture, I think we're looking at what may have been a harbor. Now, in order for there to have been a harbor, there must have been a sea. There is no water on Mars, as we know, so there is no sea, so we're going to be looking at what may have been ships, in my opinion. I don't know. You make up your own opinion. We're going to start off on the first picture, and we're just going to zip through this very quickly because there's quite a lot to see, and then if you like, you can request this picture from me and I will then send it through to you. It's also available on the NASA site, but I'll send you the highlighted version. There's something very strange rock over there, as you can see. This is very strange. Don't worry, this is just the beginning. This gets very interesting, this particular picture, so don't go away just yet. Where's my cursor? There she is. Right, as you can see, we're looking at quite a few different things here. We've got this. Don't know what this is. It's just a rock. It doesn't look like a rock formation to me. But then again, you know, there are wonderful things happening in nature. One never knows exactly what's going on. What happened on this godforsaken planet, I don't know. And why we there, I also don't know. NASA's version is that we want to colonize this place and fix it up, and we know there's no oxygen on Mars. We know that it's freezing. There's mostly carbon dioxide, which can kill anybody. So we don't have the ability to fix global warming or the ozone layer or corruption or disease on this planet. So why on earth we're there, I don't know. I imagine it's so we can plunder and pillage these poor Martians who have gone through whatever they've gone through. That's the only reason I can imagine, because, let's face it, it's a pillaging and plundering that created kings and queens, etc., and peasants, of course, like myself. Nonetheless, we'll go through this and just highlight these items here to give you an idea what we're looking at. There's some very odd shapes here. This looks like a rock. It could be a natural formation, I suppose. It is in line, but it just looks a little odd, so we'll highlight that nonetheless. Here we've got some straight lines. Let's just do the straight lines quickly. We've got a straight line here and here. It's as if something's been built here. I don't know, but just I get the impression that there was some kind of construction happening here, because these lines are all just very straight. Well, they're not 100% straight. They've been blown up. They must have been straight at one stage. We've got straight lines there, straight lines there, straight line there. Here we got something over here. I don't know what these are. So much to see, so much. You've got, looks like a pipe sticking out there. Let's go up. Right, let's go. We've got like a wheel and a cart type of a thing here, looks like. I don't know. obviously we don't know if aliens exist. I mean Martians exist. So we don't know if they look like us or they... This is the second such of a thing I've seen as this, with a wheel on it. I'll in another video I'll show you the first one. Almost the exact same shape as that. Right, let's progress to the next half of this picture. Right, at the top here, we've got what I don't know. That is odd shape here. Let's go down, shall we? More odd shapes. Oh, there are just so many. I'm not going to highlight them all. There's just too many of them. Right, let's go to the next picture quickly. If we can get there. Oh, wait, first of all, here's a very odd shape. This can be natural, I suppose. Could be sort of created by water, this, but there is no water on Mars. They say there was seas at one time and water, etc., but there's no evidence of it now. They say it now runs underground, and we know that there is kind of an underground environment. We don't know what yet. I will still discover that. We've got this odd shape here. Don't know what it is. And we're getting to the interesting stuff now. Let's just get past this mundane stuff quickly. This thing sticking out the ground. Don't know what that is. Don't know what it is. Don't know what this is. There's another odd shape. This here looks very much like a keel of a ship, or what an old ship might have used as a keel. But then again, I can't say there were ships on Mars because there's no water on Mars. Just saying, perhaps. We never know. There's this odd looking shape here. Don't even ask me what it looks like. I can't even imagine what it looks like. We're going to move up a little bit on this one here. And we're going to find what? Just look at all those shapes, hundreds of different types of shapes. There's this here, I don't know what this is here. There we are. It looks like it leads under this false rock over there. On my next video I'm going to present the false rocks, the places where aliens would live or seem to live on the evidence that I have found. Then again, of course, we don't know if they are aliens, we don't know if they are Martians, but nonetheless, we got rocks that are hollow with structures under them, and I'm going to present that to you on my next video. Here we got like a pipe. Don't know what this is. Looks like a huge shark tooth, but that could be a natural rock formation. Here is the first ship shape I want to show you. Looks a little bit like an upside down giant shoe, I suppose, but it has a smack of a ship shape to it, I think. So we go down a little more, and I think there's another one just here. So look. No. Okay, let's go down some more. Nothing there. Okay, right. So we've been through that. Let's go to the second picture quickly. It's quite an interesting picture, this one. We're going to go up, and we're going to come across this structure. Now, this is a very odd rock formation, if I say so myself. So let's just highlight these rocks from what you can see. And what it does, what it says to me is, that looked like a vessel of sorts. It has a defined shape to it. It has sides to it that are sticking up. And it has all these other gadgets here, I don't know what, with the shape next to it. Here and there. Okay, and something sticking up the ground there. And you've got kind of a tube there. And this gets even more interesting. So we'll go higher. Now, what on earth is this? This doesn't look like a natural rock formation. Looks perhaps like a steam capture type device you find on a steam train. or a steam dome that you find on a steam locomotive. There's another pipe. Oh, we've already seen that pipe in the last picture. Back here again. Right, here are very, very, very strange type shapes. Very strange. Why would somebody carve this if this is carved, or perhaps it's a motor of sorts? Then here we've got another ship shape here. If you look, you'll see that. There's a ship shape right there. Right, and not that these things are in any kind of ship shape at all, but nonetheless, they got a ship shape to them. And we'll move on again. Go up, 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 and where else? Where else? Where else? There's a lot here. I do suggest you get this from me, and or you get this from the NASA site, and you study this yourself. There is so much here to see. It's actually amazing. Now we're going to come down again. First of all, we're going to go here. Here we've got a structure. Looks like this is either a framework of maybe like the old galleons had a framework similar to this, but I don't think that is a galleon. Looks like could be a wall structure perhaps. Here is an oddity that I want to bring to your attention. This is a circular kind of a disc-shaped thing with quite a pronounced center section. And if we move further on this way here, we'll see there's another one here. Same kind of thing. Same. There it is there. There it is there. You'll see it. And if we move on, we'll see another one somewhere. I do believe. I'll take my word for it. There's another one. We'll get to it now. We were here. Let's go down. Go down here. There's this odd shape here. Now that doesn't look like a natural rock formation to me. Not in the least. Certainly not. Maybe it is. I don't know. Who knows what happens on Mars. This looks like a pillar sticking out the ground here. And I'll show you the importance of that now. Here you've got like a channeling something there. You've got another piece of something here that looks like a part of something. Let's go down again, all the way to the bottom here, and see what we've got. Okay, it's about here. This structure here is rather odd. Here, it's got, oh, it's just beautiful. I don't know what it is, but it is a beautiful shape. Down further, and let's move on this way a little bit, and let's come up again, because now we're going to get to the interesting stuff. Here is another shape I want you to see. This looks like the bow of the ship to me, that there. This looks like the deck of a ship. And these look like the sides of a ship that have over hundreds of thousands of years kind of disappeared. Now remember, on Mars we don't have the weather that we have here, so a decomposition is a lot slower than it would be on Earth, I presume. I don't know for sure. I've never been to Mars, I can't say, but that's what I imagine it to be. The weather, the atmosphere is very thin, even though they have seasons like we do. The day is not much, is a bit longer than our day, but they don't have the atmospheric pressure we have to create massive winds. I do know they have dust storms, as is sort of, you can see by the dunes all over the place, but they're few and far between, I think. I don't actually know. I've never been to Mars, can't really put my head in a block on that one. Now, what is this structure? This structure kind of gives a barge type of a look, if you ask me. I suppose you have your own ideas what that might be. Maybe it's just a rock, as we all say it is. I still don't know what we're doing on this planet. I don't know why we're here. I have no idea why we've come here. I can't see any purpose for it. There's nothing we can load. We don't have flying saucers or satellites or spacecraft big enough to load enough diamonds or anything to bring back to Earth to make it worthwhile the cost of going there in the first place. So I can't imagine why we're there. I just don't get it. I mean, the money could be better spent just sorting the world out, because this world's in a bit of a state as it is, by the politicians' greed and the corruptness that's going on and the crime. And I'm from South Africa, where the crime is one of the highest in the world, the rape is the highest in the world. It's just really a crime-ridden place, such a beautiful country. Here's something I want to bring to your attention. Here, before I highlight anything, take a look at this structure. Here you will see what looks like a large spike. Now the large spike is coming through this object, which is very strange. But nonetheless, let's highlight this object as well so you get a better idea of what I'm talking about. Right, this object here has got a spike through it. So somebody killed this object. There you go. Or something happened to the object that a spike went through it. Here's some more very strange things here. And here's another strange kind of shape, which looks very similar to that what we just highlighted. So these all look like parts of one thing. I'm not going to attempt to put it together because I don't know how it goes, and who knows, it could just be natural. Did we go to the top of this one? Yes, we did. We'll now move along the top of this one here to this one. Don't know what these are. Those are probably hollow rocks. We don't know. Difficult to tell from here. Here is our third disc that I was telling you about. This one's really sunken into the ground. Don't know why. Don't know what's going on. Maybe it's not a disc. Maybe it's just a, who knows, a rock. Here we have a rock formation with a lot of something happening underneath it. Don't know what. It's very odd. Something's happening under there. The rock formation is different from other rocks that I've seen. They've constructed it differently. It has this sort of very smooth shape here. Very odd looking. Here we've got a lot of straight structures, like for example there. I don't know what's going on there. And here as well. Here you can see there's a straight line there going on all the way up there somewhere. Now, all of this suggests to me that this was a harbour. I don't know what your thoughts might be. I'd like to hear what you think. It just looks like a harbour to me. And when I go out now you will see this is a very odd shape here. Very strange. Don't know what this is. All just very, very odd. Let's go to the next one. Go a bit further over and up quickly. Sorry, I am trying to keep this video short so that you can get on to watching whatever else you watch. Here's another structure here. As I zoom out of this just now, you'll notice that this looks like a harbour. It really does. You've got kind of drainage pipes leading in there. You've got solid walls here, here kind of, and here. Right, you've got another ship shape over there. You'll notice that. A lot of ship shapes. Of course, these may not be ship shapes. This here, as we know, is just one of the locals, the local ground-eating creatures that we've come across so often. This here, I don't know what that is. As we go down, we see another ship shape here. This one seems well and truly sort of decomposed, if you like. Okay, let's just move on quickly. I am trying to hurry here. Just so much. I'll spend a lot more time on this after this video is out. I'd like to spend another couple of hours on this just to really dig my teeth into it. Nothing of immediate interest there. And down a bit. I don't know what that is. But it's not natural. Don't know what this is here. It could be natural, I suppose. Don't really know. Okay. Further to go. This way a bit. It looks like a gear. Somehow. I don't know if you agree, but I don't know what this whole thing, it looks like some kind of mechanism. This looks very odd to me here. I don't know what that is. Here's another boat shape. This would be looking directly at the front of the boat. There's the boat there. I don't know if you see it. Maybe I'm just seeing things. Who knows? Who knows? Down again. Yeah. I know there was some more interesting stuff that I'd like to point out before here's a post of sorts, or a pillar of sorts, or I don't know. No idea. I don't think I'll ever know. NASA hides a lot of this stuff. There's a lot of these photos that have got blank outs where NASA's blanked stuff out. I've managed to uncover a lot of it, and I get like humanoid type shapes, but nothing conclusive that I can actually say that the Martians have been discovered, but they will be. I will find them. They're not going to get away from me. Now let's have a look down here. That's just the same. Back here again. Let's go up. This doesn't look like a natural rock formation. I mean, I don't know what your opinion is. I would really be interested in all the opinions I can get on this. They would make my work a lot easier. And if you've got any suggestions on how I can go about finding more, or where to, or if you want me to look at any particular photographs that may suggest intelligent life, then please let me know. I'll do that with the greatest of pleasure. Look at all this. This is here. It looks like a civilized kind of structure there. Anyway, so there you go. Then there's something else here. I don't know what that might be. I'm now going to zoom out so you can get the idea of the harbour I was talking about. Right, as you can see, the stuff that you've highlighted all sort of seems to run along the shore here. Along, where's my cursor? I can't even see the cursor. Where's my cursor gone? Okay, here. You can see it looks like a harbour. It smacks of a harbour, but perhaps you'd like to have a look at it and let me know what you think. Please don't forget. Please subscribe and share this. I'd like to get other people's opinions on this and many other photographs I've had a look at and found evidence that may suggest intelligent life on Mars. Thanks for watching.